welcome back to the channel. We're going to do our first unboxing. Got a Universal Audio x8p. It's coming out for the first time. It's the first interface I've bought in decades, literally. Down here you probably can't see it, but I've got my old Motu 896 HD Mark Nothing, the original version. So we're going to open this bad boy up and take a look at it. Sorry about the room, it's a mess. Part of the reason I want to go ahead and get this done is so I can get some cardboard out of my life. Alright, so there's the box. Apollo X Thunderbolt audio interface. Alright, so here's the retail sort of box. 18 by 22 Thunderbolt audio interface with class-leading 24-bit 192 kHz conversion. Hex-core real-time UAD processing for tracking through UAD plugins at near zero latency. We'll see about that. Regardless of audio software buffer size. 8 unison-enabled mic preamps with real-time preamp emulations from Neve, API, SSL, Manly, Universal Audios, and blah blah blah. You can see all that on their website. Alright, so we open up a nice box, and this is the cables and such. Nice packaging around the unit, protected. Alright, so we have a front panel here. We've got a preamp control knob, high pass filter, pad, 48 volts, so assume this is all channel stuff. Link, input, meter, assume that cycles through the different meters. Out, not quite sure yet. FCN, not sure yet. Monitor control, headphone 1 and 2, and a front panel power switch, which I like front panel power switches. It's a nice feature. Alright, so power connector. Have your ADAT SMUX inputs, and they have little doors on them, which is nice because I always lose the covers. Get your word clock in and out. You got a termination switch, so you can terminate directly on here without having to use a BNC and T. You got monitor outputs. Skip this for a second. Got 8 mic/line inputs. So from what I've read, you get the mic inputs, but you also can access actual line inputs through the 1/4 inch, because these are the combo 1/4 inch / XLR jacks. You have line outs 1 through 8 and out surround, and then you have lines in 1 through 8. From what I understand, these are just a duplicate of the line inputs here, but on a DB25 style connector. Kind of a downer, but I knew it was coming, so you have to access these line inputs or these line outs, you have to put a little bit of money into a DB25 to XLR or 1/4 inch snake. From what I've been looking at, there's about $90 to $120 something from a few different sources. I'll look into that as the need arises. One last look at the front panel there. And let's take a look inside the accessories box. Oh, have the quick getting started guide. Power supply. I kind of understand. It saves costs on manufacturing. It saves real estate inside the box. Definitely keeps heat out of the box, but it's just one more thing to keep up with. So there's pluses and minuses to an external power supply. At least this connector is an XLR style. It's a 4-pin XLR style, so it looks like it'll lock in and be good and stable. So at least you have that going for you. You have a standard IEC type connector for the AC input. AC cable, self-explanatory. Some rack screws, and that's it. Alright, so looking forward to testing this out and maybe getting you some sounds and doing a little bit of testing. I'm going to really look at the word clock and see how the, I believe it has an actual crystal for the 44.1 clock rates, and has a separate crystal for the 48 kilohertz clock rates. So it's just doing straight multiplications of that. So let's test that and see if that has any measurable effect compared to, actually I have this Big Ben, which I don't think they're fashionable anymore, but years ago when I got this was a really nice unit. So to get started with the unit, you'll need a Thunderbolt 3 cable, and in addition, if you want to access the line inputs and line outputs, you'll need DB25 to the appropriate breakout for your system. Thanks, hope you enjoyed it.